Good afternoon, students. So today, in previous session, we have already done some puzzle games, and in that we have tried to find the unknown letter and replace them by the digits, so that we are getting the correct answer. So that kind of puzzles we have solved in the previous session. Now we move on to the next topic, that is test of divisibility. This we have already learned in 4th standard, maybe in 6th standard also we have gone through all the divisibility tests. In general, what we have learned that any number when it is divisible by 10, if its ones digit is either 0, then only that number is divisible by 10, that we know. Divisibility by 5, when the ones place of the given number is either 0 or 5, then that number is divisible by 5. Next, divisibility by 2. If ones place of a given number is either 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, then only that number is divisible by 0. Divisible by 2. And divisibility by 3. So whatever numbers you have given, you have to consider the digit of that number, do the addition of each digit, and whatever result you are getting, that should be divisible by 3. Then only the whole number is divisible by 3. Same way, after addition of all the digit, whatever result you are getting, that should be divisible by 9. Then only the whole number is divisible by 9. So this we have already learned in lower standard. Now in this standard 8 chapter, in this chapter what is given? The formula is given, and how that formula is represented and how it is divisible by 10, 5, 2, 3, 9, how you can judge them. So that formula we have to understand now. As a statement we know the rules, but if you want to check the rules with the help of formula, then how will you check it? So that we will discuss in this topic. Okay, so let's start. So let's see test of divisibility. So in class 6 you learned how to check divisibility by the following divisors, that is 10, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 8, 9, 11. This we already learned in 6th standard. You would have found the test easy to do, but you may have wondered at the same time why they work. Now in this chapter we shall go into the why aspect of the above. Why we think like that? This is a divisibility test for the 2, this is a divisibility test for the 5. So why it happens, that reason we will discuss now in this topic. So divisibility by 10. If any number is divisible by 10, so its ones place should be 0. But why 0? And if 0 is there, then why it is only divisible by 10? Let's see. This is certainly the easiest test of all. We first look at some multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then at some non-multiples of 10, that is 13, 27, 32, 48, 55, 69. From this list we see that if the ones digit of a number is 0, then the number is a multiple of 10. And if the ones digit is not 0, then the number is not a multiple of 10. So we get a test of divisibility by 10. Okay. So of course we must not stop with just stating the test. We must also explain why it works. That is not hard to do. We only need to remember the rules of place value. We know that. Suppose you consider CBA. So this is your ones place, tens place, 100 place. So how will you write this? 100C plus 10B plus A. Ones place, 10th place and 100 place. Above it is 1000 place, 10,000 place, that we know. So here A is the ones digit, B is the tens digit, and C is the 100 digits, and so on. The dots are there to say that there may be more digits to the left of C. Since 10 and 100 are divisible by 10, so are 10B and 100C. These two are also divisible by 10. And as far the number A is concerned, it must be divisible by 10 if the given number is divisible by 10. This is possible only when A is equal to 0. When your ones digit is 0, then only you are able to divide the whole number by 10. So hence a number is divisible by 10 when its ones digit is 0. Okay, so if this is your general formula, so we know that 100 is divisible by 10, 10 is also divisible by 10. So what is left? A. So A should be 0, then only that number is divisible by 10. Okay, divisibility by 5. So we know the multiples of 5, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You just concentrate on the ones digit of each number. So it is either 0 or 5. So we see that the ones digit are alternately 5 and 0 and no other digit over appears in this list. So we get over test of divisibility by 5 that if the ones digit of a number is 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. Suppose we have 3 digits number or more than 3 digit numbers. So this is the rule 100C plus 10B plus A. We know that 100 and 10 are divisible by 10. So are 10B and 100C, which in turn are divisible by 5 because 5 is the factor of 10. So if this number is divisible by 10, it is obviously divisible by 5. As far as number A is concerned, it must be divisible by 5 if the number is divisible by 5. So A has to be either 0 or 5. Okay, so this is your ones digit, it should be either 0 or 5. Then only the whole number is divisible by 5. Next we have divisibility by 2. So we know that 2 is a even number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, they all are divisible by 2. And if you consider the odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, so these all are not divisible by 2. So what we can say? A number is odd if its ones digit is odd. And a number is even if one's digit is even. So recall the test of divisibility by 2 learned in class 6. If the ones digit of a number is 2, 0, 4, 6 or 8, then the number is divisible by 2. So what is the rule? We can write 100C plus 10B plus A. We know that 100 and 10 both are divisible by 10 as well as by 2. Because 2 is a factor of 10 and 1000 and 100. So what about the ones digit? It should be either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So this is the divisibility by 2. Next we have divisibility by 9 and 3. This is a very little bit understanding should be there, then only you are able to understand this rule. Because 9 and 3, we know that if any number is given, you have to take the addition of or sum of all its digit. It should be divisible by 3. Whatever result you are getting, that should be divisible by 3. So let's see. Look carefully at the 3 tests of divisibility found till now for checking division by 10, 5 and 2. We see something common to them because they 2 and 5 are the factors of 10. Okay. They use only the ones digit of the given number. They do not bother about the rest of the digits. Thus divisibility is decided just by the ones digit. 10, 5, 2 are divisors of 10, which is the key number in our place value. But for checking divisibility by 9, this will not work. Let us take some numbers, say 3, 5, 7, 3. Okay, so here your ones digit is 3, 10 is 7, 100 is 5 and 1000 is 3. So how will you expand this number? 3 into 1000 plus 5 into 100 plus 7 into 10 plus 3. This is the expanded form. So now you just divide this. So 999 plus 1, this is 99 plus 10 and this you can represent as 9 plus 1. Now what you have to do? You have to just open this bracket. So 3 into 999 plus 5 into 99 plus 7 into 99. This is your first. Now this number multiply with this. So 3 into 1 that is 3, 5 into 1 that is 5, 7 into 1 that is 7 plus 3. So this is. So these two parts you are getting now. So if you consider only this part, so this is the digits, sum of this all the digits, that is the divisibility test. 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3, it should be divisible by 9 or 3. We see that when you do the addition, you are getting the answer 18 and it is divisible by 9 and also by 3. So therefore the number is divisible by both 9 and 3. So ultimately what we are doing, what we have learned, whatever digits are there in the number, we do the sum of that number. If the addition is divisible by 9 or 3, that number is divisible by either 9 or 3 or both. Okay. Now suppose you have one more number 3573. We follow the same rules. 3 into 199 plus 5 into 99 plus 7 into 99 plus in bracket 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6. So what you are getting? 21. So 21 is not divisible by 9 but it is divisible by 3. So when you can say the number is divisible by 3 or a number is divisible by 9? A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 9, otherwise it is not divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 3, otherwise it is not divisible by 3. So suppose you have a number CBA, 100C plus 10B plus A. How will you represent this? 100C, you have to reduce 1, so 99C, you have to reduce 1 plus 9B, and that whatever reduced from here that should be added at the last, that is A plus B plus C. So this remain as it is, there is no change in this, but whatever numbers you are getting over here, that should be divisible by 3 and 9. Then only that number is divisible by 9 or 3. So this is the general rule when you check the divisibility test by 9 or 3. So this is all about the theory part for test of divisibility. Now we discuss the exercise. So your first sum, let's see, check the divisibility of 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7 by 9. Okay. So first what we do the sum of all these digits. So 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. What you are getting? 36. And we know that 36 is divisible by 9. 9 fours are 36. So we conclude that this number is divisible by 9. We can double check. So whatever number is given, you can divide by 9. You will get the answer. Okay, it is divisible by 9. Next question, check the divisibility of 152875 by 9. If you do the sum of all the digits, we are getting 28, which is not divisible by 9. If the 3-digit number 24x is divisible by 9, what is the value of x? So 24x is divisible by 9. So sum of its digit, that is 2 plus 4 plus x, should be divisible by 9. That is 6 plus x should be divisible by 9. So 6 plus x is equal to 9 or 18. This is the possibility. 6 plus x is equal to 9 or 18. But since x is a digit, therefore 6 plus x is equal to 9. That is x is equal to 3. So this way we can check. Why? Because for one variable you are taking only one digit. So here 18 is the 2-digit number that we cannot consider. So whatever x is here, that should be 1-digit number. So what we can consider? 3 only. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Okay, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 and it is divisible by 9. Okay, so this way we can check the answer. So next we have check the divisibility by of this number by 3. Sum of all the digits is equal to 33 and 33 is divisible by 3. So we are getting the answer 11. So this number is divisible by 3. So next we will next question is check the divisibility of this number by 3. So when you do the sum of all this digit, you are getting 23, which is not divisible by 3. So this number is not divisible by 3. In next video we will discuss exercise 16.2. Thank you.